What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Two Confrontational. NFL Week 4 kicks off here on Thursday night. But yeah, going over the last week, I finished 8-8 on the week. And what'd you go, Evan?
I went 6-10. Really rough week
Yes.
for me. I think it's one of
So
my worst weeks. So I gotta have a bounce back week. But I mean, last week there's a bunch of games that were just all over the place. A lot of unexpected winners. I mean,
yeah,
I didn't expect the Broncos to win it all last week. I mean, just
or
a
the
lot of games,
Panthers.
or the Panthers. But
A
obviously got
lot
rid
of
of Brad.
parity.
Yeah, for sure. So it happens, but I got to bounce back this week. And this week looks like a tough slate all around. I think when I was just looking through the whole slate for Sunday, there's just a lot of tough games that are going to be like just based off how they played last week, how they move into this next week. It's going to be some tough pickings, I think.
Yeah, a lot of parity last week. A lot of upsets that we didn't see coming. And yeah, last 2 weeks, at least for both of us, have been tough sledding when it comes to seeing the board and everything. So hopefully we can flip the script this week and yeah, flip everything around and turn things around here for us. But yeah, starting off the week on Thursday night matchup, we have a divisional matchup. We have the 1-2 Dallas Cowboys heading to New York, who are also 1-2. Dallas got ended up losing to the Ravens last week by 3, and the Browns ended up losing to the Giants. So the Giants got a W last week. But yeah, Dallas has a 5.5 point spread in this one. Who do you got in this? Dallas or New York Giants?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go Dallas. I think they get after two big losses. I think this is gonna be a big bounce back week for them. When Dak was walking to the locker room, he did say, "Hop off." That's what he said. Hop off if you want. So kind of saying like, hop off the bandwagon. You expect us to win. You expect me to carry the team. Hop up if you want. We're gonna keep playing our tough football. I think they get a win this week.
Yeah, I mean, there was a good matchup last week. I mean, it was 28-25. I mean, very close game between the Ravens and the Cowboys. And yeah, I
Hmm.
don't think the Giants did get a win last week over the Browns, which was surprising. Browns didn't look good at all. So I think Dallas, they look good on the road the first week. Yeah, two tough home losses to start the season, but I think yeah, they're going to bounce right back and yeah, those are probably going to be only a couple losses of the season. Dallas is a good team and they're a good squad. I think they keep it rolling. So give me Dallas on the road in this one.
Yeah, and they just want to make a comment. They did show some heart towards the end of the game. I mean, the Saints were up pretty big. It looked like an easy win. Or yeah, not the Saints, the Ravens.
Ravens.
Excuse me. They were up pretty big, and they came back and ended up losing by 3. So they showed some heart. So yeah, I definitely think they win this week. They got to get back on that winning column.
Yeah, 100%. But yeah, we both have the Cowboys winning on Thursday night. Yeah, so we'll go on from there. Sunday slate. You have the New Orleans Saints, another divisional game, traveling to Atlanta. So you have the New Orleans Saints, who are 2-1, who just beat the Eagles last week, traveling to Atlanta, who just lost to the Chiefs, who are one and
No,
two. Yeah,
oh,
who do
yeah,
you
I'm
got?
pretty sure. No, the Eagles beat them by 3. It was 15-12. Eagles won last week. Yeah, Eagles won last week. Dallas Goddard had like 170
Yeah,
yards
New
receiving.
Orleans. New Orleans lost to the Eagles, and
Yeah.
then the Chiefs beat Atlanta. Did I say it
Okay.
backwards?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, but it's all right.
Okay.
No worries. I got what you're saying. Um, I'm gonna have to go. I'll have to go Saints here. I think the Falcons are playing good, and yeah, you said -2.5, -2 to
Minus one and a
Atlanta.
half, as when
Oh,
I looked at it today.
okay, okay, yeah. Um, yeah, I don't know why they're. I guess because they're at home, they've been playing decent. But I'm gonna go Saints on the road.
Yeah, this one I didn't have marked. I was gonna make it a game time decision. Uh, yeah, this one's tough. Atlanta has been playing well. So have the Saints. Not a great performance last week against the Philadelphia Eagles, but the Eagles do have a stout defense. Um, I think I'm going to take Atlanta at home in this one. I like the way Kirk Cousins has been playing, and I think they're just going to keep clicking, and the chemistry is going to keep going.
Hmm.
I think the Saints just had a hot start, and I think they're starting to cool off for sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, give me Atlanta at home in this one. You had the Saints.
Yep. Yep.
Perfect. All right, then we got the Los Angeles Chargers, another noon o'clock game. You had the Los Angeles Rams, excuse me, who beat the 49ers last week, 1-2 Rams, heading to Chicago, who are 1-2, who lost to the Colts last week. So you have the 1-2 Rams traveling to Chicago against the 1-2 Bears. Chicago had a 2.5 point spread on this one. Who do you got?
I got the Rams here, but I gotta say something. Caleb Williams threw for 350, didn't he? I think he threw for
Yeah.
350, threw it 50 times or whatever it was. But he's getting better each week. I mean, he's gonna be. I think he's gonna be a good quarterback. He's settling into his new offense, his new scheme. But unfortunately, I don't think it's gonna be the week that they get a dub. I know they won the first week, but not in a few games. So I'm gonna go Rams on the road against the
Yeah, and
Chicago Bears.
yeah, tough sledding for the Chicago Bears. I know they got that first win of the season thanks to the defense, but from there,
Hmm.
yeah, Caleb Williams first 2 weeks didn't throw a touchdown, had like 4 interceptions, and then this
Yeah.
week he had a couple, or last week he had a couple touchdowns. But yeah, Rams surprisingly beat the 49ers without Cooper Kupp and Puka Nakua.
Hmm.
Yeah, give me the Rams to keep it rolling without their two-star wideouts. Hopefully one of them returns soon. I think both of them are on IR, so at least 3 more weeks from
Yep.
here. But Rams looked good last week against the 49ers, and 49ers are still a top 5 team in my eyes. So yeah, give me the Los Angeles Rams to beat the Chicago Bears on the road.
And you said I know Puka's on IR for sure. I don't know. I have Cooper Cup in fantasy. I think they just didn't place him on IR. Um,
Okay.
I think he will miss,
A
three
couple
games at
weeks.
least. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But I both got the Rams. So, and the Bears hopefully make it a good game. But we'll see what Caleb Williams and staff can do.
Yeah, we're gonna skip the next game and we're gonna come back to that one. But we'll move on to the Pittsburgh Steelers, who are actually surprisingly 3-0. Got the W on against the Chargers last week.
Hmm.
Traveling to Indianapolis, who are 1-2. Got the dub against the Bears last week. Pittsburgh has a 2.5 or 2 point spread on the road in this one. Who do you got, Pittsburgh or Indy at
This is a
Indy?
tough one. This is a tough one. But I got to stick to my gut here. Steelers, their defense, I think it's too good. The Colts are struggling. It's in, what do they call it now? It's not, is it still Houston Oil or whatever? What do they call their stadium?
I don't know. They call it the Lot House.
Lot
That's
House,
what I
yeah.
heard on Pat McAfee, but
Yeah, that's what he
I'm
calls
not
it.
can't remember what it's called now. But
Yeah, I'm going to go Pittsburgh on the road. Um, just their defense, and I like the way Justin Fields, they're sticking with him again. Looks like for the foreseeable future, he's going to be their starting quarterback. So I'm going to go Pittsburgh on the road.
yeah, I mean, yeah, Justin Fields is 3-0 so far. And that Pittsburgh defense is stout. TJ Watt has been having a phenomenal year, probably up for Defensive Player of the Year.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, Lucas Oil Stadium is the stadium.
Oh, I
Yeah,
said I said I said Houston Oil. I don't know.
yeah,
Uh,
Lucas Oil
yeah,
Stadium.
Lucas Oil. Yeah.
Yep. But Colts, they're tough. They're a tough team. They're physical. They play hard. But so are the Pittsburgh Steelers. And yeah, I don't know. This one is a tough one. It's only a 2 point spread, but give me the Pittsburgh Steelers on the road in this one. They're well coached, Mike Tomlin, and they've been clicking on all cylinders so far this year. So yeah, give me the Pittsburgh Steelers on the road in this one. We got the another noon o'clock game. We got the Denver Broncos, who got another shocking W last week against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They moved to 1-2 on the year. They're traveling to MetLife Stadium to take on the New York Jets, who got another W under Aaron Rodgers, first home dub for the season for them, for Aaron Rodgers. And then yeah, they're on a mini bye too. So yeah, look, Aaron Rodgers on a mini bye
Hmm.
is a lethal weapon. So who do you got here? Denver Broncos or New York Jets in MetLife?
Yeah, I'm gonna go New York Jets here. I just think, especially last week, seeing Aaron Rodgers play, and then also you got what's his name, and then Braylon Allen, and then
Rising
also Brees
star.
Hall.
Hmm.
Their backfield's dangerous, and then the receivers, and then yeah, I'm gonna go Jets here. But I just wanted to say something that there is some controversy or some rumors that Devontae Adams might be headed there, just because with the what the coach said for the Raiders, what he said after the
Mike
game.
McDaniel or something, or
No, the
what's
Raiders
his
Raiders coach. God damn, he's I can't remember his name. He's a former player.
Antonio Pierce? Yeah,
Yeah, he said that some people are making business decisions. I think he was referring to Devontae Adams not blocking after picks and stuff, or not trying to tackle the interceptor. But no, I'm going to go Jets here. They got a great offense. Aaron Rodgers, mini bye. He's fresh, got fresh legs. He's going to start running the ball more. It sounds like he got to make some more plays with his legs. But yeah, I'm going to go Jets at home.
yeah. Like we said last week, if Jets start clicking, then it's a they're a contender for sure.
Hmm.
And it looked like they did. If they play like they did last week, every week, I think yeah, they are for sure a contender. Aaron Rodgers playing well, Alan Lazard clicking, Garrett Wilson, Brees Hall, and then yeah, that Braden Allen or
Yeah,
whatever his
Braylon.
name is,
Yeah, Braylon. I think Braylon
that
Allen.
that rising star out of like Wisconsin or wherever he's from.
Hmm.
So yeah, I mean, yeah, they look good. Yeah, give me the New York Jets on at home in this one. Yeah, Denver did play well last week. I don't think Bucks played worth a damn, but
No.
I think it was just a shocking upset, one of the year in Mile High Stadium. But yeah, give me the New York Jets on the road in this one or at home in
Yeah.
this one. Um, yeah, moving on. You got another noon o'clock game. You have the Philadelphia Eagles who snuck one out against the Saints. They're traveling to Tampa Bay to take on the Buccaneers, who, yeah, like I just mentioned, lost to the Denver Broncos last week. Both 2-1 teams, and then Philadelphia has a 2.5 point spread on the road in this one. Who do you got?
Oh, this is a tough one too for me. Uh, I don't. Okay, so is what's his name? Devontae Smith playing? I know he got hurt
Uh,
last week.
he is in concussion protocol. Yeah, so I'm not 100% sure he might be playing, but I think I would count him out for now.
Hmm.
Just because,
Yeah,
yeah, he took a pretty bad hit to the back of the head,
yeah, he
got
did.
sandwiched in between a couple of players. So I don't know, but yeah, I think yeah, if he plays, like I said, he had an automatic touchdown last week, but
Hmm.
he got hurt in like the first quarter, so that didn't happen. But
And I think their offense changed. Obviously, it did because what's his name? Got all their tight end Dallas Goedert got a lot more targets. Like you said, opened up a little bit.
yeah,
I think he had 170 yards total.
yeah, he
Ran like
played
the
well last
fifth.
week.
Yeah. Damn. I know it's a tough one for me. Uh, I'm gonna go Buccaneers at home. Having bounced back. This is kind of going against my gut a little bit, but I just have a good feeling about the Bucks.
Yeah,
Bouncing back. Hopefully, they have a good game. I'm gonna go Buccaneers at home.
yeah, and they're at home, so that always helps. But the way Philly played last week,
Hmm.
and I know they did lose to the Eagles, or not the Eagles, the Falcons on Monday night a couple weeks ago. But I don't know I mean, yeah, the Philly's a good team, I think. And yeah, losing AJ Brown does hurt, but if once he gets back and available, but I still think Philadelphia does win this game. Their defense is stout. They have a good defensive line. Um,
Hmm.
so yeah, give me the Philadelphia Eagles on the road in this one.
Yeah, and also to note that Chris Godwin did got changed to healthy to questionable. So kind of got to note that if he doesn't play, he's been playing really well
Mm-hmm.
past few weeks. So
Their number
I
one
guess we'll see.
target in Tampa Bay, yeah, for sure. Yeah, 12 another noon o'clock game. Moving on, we got the Cincinnati Bengals who are 0-3 coming off a loss to the Commanders on Monday night. Traveling to Carolina Panthers, who got a W against the Raiders last week, a surprising one. Yeah, you called that the Red Rifle comes back and strikes for 350 yards and 3 touchdowns. Yeah. Andy Dalton played really well last week for the Carolina Panthers, but yeah, 0-3 Commanders versus the 1-2 Panthers, or 0-3 Bengals
Bengals.
versus the 1-2 Panthers. Who do you got?
I'm gonna go Bengals. I'm gonna go Bengals. I think that was a great game for the old Red Rifle, Red Rocket, whatever you want to call him, Andy Dalton. But being 0-3, Joe Burrow's got to bounce back at some point, and I think this might be the week. It's a little easier game for him. Um, I thought it was going to be an easier game last week, but the Commanders surely shocked me. But yeah, I'm going to go Bengals on the road.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Bengals as well. Like Bengals always start the season off kind of similar to this 1-2, and like around this kind of
Hmm.
feeling, and then they always bounce back and make the playoffs. So I think they start their run here. Yeah, like you said, kind of an easier matchup. Get the confidence back, get the chemistry clicking. Give me the Cincinnati Bengals on the road in this one as well. Yeah, then we got to the another noon o'clock game, the last noon o'clock game of this of the weekend or of Sunday. You have the Jacksonville Jaguars who are 0-3, traveling to the Houston Texans who are 2-1. Jacksonville coming off a loss to the Bills on Monday night, and then the Houston Texans coming off a loss to the Minnesota Vikings.
Hmm.
But yeah, who do you got? Jacksonville at Houston. Houston has a 7 point spread in this one.
Yeah, I'm going to go the Houston Texans at home. Jacksonville, like I said, Trevor Lawrence is not the he's the issue. He's not the quarterback that we expected. Obviously, what they expected because they paid him a shit ton in the offseason. Um, yeah, and they just didn't look great at all. And they end up putting their backup quarterback in. I can't remember his name. Oh, Mac Jones. Mac Jones ended up playing. I know because they're down by so much. But yeah, I'm gonna go Houston at home, and I was bounced
Yeah.
back after a bad loss to Minnesota.
Yeah, they did end up. I mean, Minnesota's defense was stout that, yeah, and made CJ Stroud look a little bit less than he actually is. But yeah, give me the Houston Texans at home in this one. Yeah, Trevor Lawrence, he was on our list of one of the quarterbacks that needed to has the most to prove just because he got that big paycheck in the offseason and has
Mm-hmm.
not done anything to reconcile that at all. So yeah, give me the Houston Texans at home over the Jacksonville Jaguars in this one. Yeah, moving on to the afternoon slate. We got a 3:05 game. We got the 2-1 Washington Commanders traveling to Arizona to take on the 1-2 Arizona Cardinals. Washington coming off the W against the Bengals, like we just mentioned, and
Mm-hmm.
then Arizona coming off the loss to the Lions. Yeah, who do you got? You got the Commanders at Washington. Arizona has a 3-point spread, not at Washington. Washington at Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
Arizona has a
Yeah.
3-point spread.
Let's see here. Oh man. And who did they Cardinals play last week?
The Lions.
The Lions. Lions are a tough team, but the week before that, the Cardinals played really good.
Yep.
And I mean, yeah, Commanders looked. Jaden Daniels looked phenomenal. 2 incompletions last week, or on Monday night.
Yeah, he did look. Yeah, best game of his life, probably.
Yeah, but also you're in Arizona. Um, I'm gonna go Arizona Cardinals at home. Kyler
Yeah,
Murray.
yeah. It's gonna be a battle of the running quarterbacks. I mean, Jaden Daniels scrambling about 50 yards a game, and yeah, like the game he had on Monday night. Like what was it? Like 16 for 18 or something like that for like
He
250
went
yards.
he went 21 for 23, 250
Yeah,
yards and two
200.
touchdowns.
Yeah, it's just an incredible stat, almost pure perfection. So I mean, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
probably one of the best games of his life, like I said. But I mean, Arizona, talented squad. Um, yeah, this one is tough. But yeah, like I do like Arizona at home, even though they did lose to the Lions. Lions are a tough squad. I'm gonna take
Yeah.
the Arizona Cardinals at home again. This one I'm gonna be a little bit low scoring. The over under is 50.5. So 50 points. I mean,
It's
that's a high.
pretty. Yeah, it is.
I think that might be a little bit lower. I would take the under on that one. But yeah, give me Arizona at home in this one. Moving on, you got the another 3:05 game. You have the 1-2 New England Patriots traveling to San Francisco, who are also 1-2. Surprisingly, yeah, New England coming off the loss to the Jets, and San Francisco coming off the loss to the Rams. Yeah, like I said, both 1-2. Patriots at 49ers. San Francisco has a 10-point spread in this one. Who do you got?
I'm gonna go 49ers. I think this might be the easier games of all the whole slate. Biggest spread for sure.
It
Yeah, I'm
is
gonna
the
go
big
40. I'm
spread.
gonna go 49ers at home. I don't think Patriots can go in there and beat them. Yeah, I'm gonna go 49ers.
Yeah, what are they doing for yeah, 49ers good. But as far as quarterback situation in New England, are they going Drake May? They're going Jacoby Brissett? I mean, he was
I
taking
don't.
a lot of hits last week, Jacoby
I don't
Brissett,
know.
and the previous weeks too.
Yeah, I mean, I think both quarterbacks are. I don't. I think Drake May's gonna be good, but just gotta let him sit. I mean, a lot of these quarterbacks are getting thrown in there, and I mean, obviously Jaden Daniels is playing pretty well, but and Bo Nix, I mean, he's playing decent, but I just like I'm a Packers fan, so with their system, they let the quarterback sit. Um, but hopefully Jacoby Brissett doesn't get hurt. But I don't know. I'm not sure who they're going. I didn't see any update on that. Um,
But
so
yeah,
I don't
I mean,
know.
I don't think it matters my pick. I still think I have the 49ers winning at home in this one. Um, but that's just a curious kind of situation. Who are the Patriots starting at quarterback moving forward? I know if you put Drake May in, yeah, you might have more opportunity down the field and stuff like
Hmm.
that, arm talent, but you're risking him getting hurt because Jacoby
Right.
Brissett's taking a lot of hits, and yeah, Drake May would be taking those as well. Um, just with that line. So I don't, yeah, give me San Francisco, but yeah, just something to think about. So yeah, San
Okay.
Francisco at home for this one. Yeah, then you got the another afternoon game, 3:25. You got the 1-2 Cleveland Browns traveling to the 1-2 Las Vegas Raiders. Both coming off losses. Cleveland to the Giants, Vegas to the Panthers. But yeah, Cleveland at Vegas. Vegas has a 1 point spread in this one. Who do you got, Browns or Raiders?
Mm, I'm going to Cleveland Browns on the road. Raiders really don't impress me with Gardner Minshew. It seems like there's a lot of controversy inside the locker room with the head coach and the players, especially his comment he made, like I mentioned earlier in the podcast, just saying, I got players making business decisions. I'm going to start making business decisions. So I'm not sure if he's going to bench people or if he's going to throw less to one person than the other. Who knows? But I'm going to go Browns on the road.
Yeah, it's never good to hear that coming from a coach.
No.
Kind of downgrading or degrading your players a little bit by
Mm-hmm.
kind of saying that. So I mean, and yeah, who knows? It could pump up the players and be like, okay, my coach saying we're not playing well, so let me go out there and play harder, or vice versa. It could be like, well, fuck this guy then. You know what I mean? So
Right. Yeah.
if you have
Exactly.
that kind of like emotion in the locker room, that's never good. Cleveland, on the other hand, doesn't look good at all either. I
Mm-hmm.
mean,
They got a good
John
defense. I
Watson,
think their
yeah,
defense is pretty good.
Miles Garrett, did he get hurt last week? I think Miles
Yeah,
Garrett came off the
he's
field.
bad. He's bad on Achilles, a thigh injury, three injuries, but they said he's expected to play. So
But I
I
mean,
don't
you
know.
got a 75% Miles Garrett out there, which is still better than maybe half the tight end or half the defensive ends in the league. But
Mm-hmm.
still, injured Miles Garrett never helps. I mean, yeah, this one's tough. Just yeah, it's 37.5 over under with a 1 point spread. Ah, this one's tough.
Yeah, it is. It is tough because I never know how the Raiders are going to play. You never know how
Yeah.
Gardner Minshew is going to play.
Yeah.
Sometimes he balls out.
And Cleveland came out right away and scored a touchdown right to Amari Cooper, like within 2 seconds. So they have the explosive play. Give me Cleveland on the road. Um, yeah, good there. Another afternoon game, another divisional game. You have the 3-0 Kansas City Chiefs, one of the only 3-0 teams, along with the Minnesota Vikings, Pittsburgh Steelers, Buffalo, and the Seattle Seahawks. But yeah, Kansas City Chiefs traveling to Los Angeles Chargers to take on the Chargers. Yeah, 2-1 Chargers who just lost to the Steelers last week, but are looking great with J.K. Dobbins and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you have Kansas City with an 8.5 point spread on the road. Who do you got? Chiefs, Chargers.
I got to stick with the Chiefs here. I do like the Chargers. I like J.K. J.K. I think he had 15 carries for 44 yards last week.
Not a great
Um,
performance, but again, yeah,
no,
they're playing the Steelers
you
defense.
also see, I mean, if he's two back-to-back 100-yard games or back-to-back 100-yard games, they're going to start keying on him. Like if he's the one that's getting most of the yards and carries, you got to key on him. And I think the Chiefs will do that. Chris Jones, I'm going to go Chiefs.
Yeah,
Can't
I'm
bet against the
also
Chiefs and Patty Mahomes.
exactly. And I'm never going to. They're the best team in the NFL, hands down,
Mm-hmm.
clicking on all cylinders already. And it's week 3. Um, yeah, Kansas City Chiefs on the road in this one. But yeah, I mean, Chargers are looking good. The Quentin Johnston is coming alive. He's had a couple touchdowns in the last couple games.
Yeah.
J.K. had his couple performances. They just need some more players to step up. Tight ends need some
Who do they have?
utilization. I'm not quite sure who they have at tight end. I know they
No,
lost. Oh,
as
what?
far as J.K., they got Quentin. Most of they had. They lost all their guys. Keenan, they lost Keenan, Mike Williams.
Vlad McConkey. He has a
Oh,
touchdown
yeah,
in
the
this.
rookie out
Yeah,
of
Vlad
Georgia.
McConkey, Josh Palmer, and then their tight end is Will Disley or Hayden
Uh,
Hurts. So I mean, not great tight end
mm-hmm.
uh talent, but I mean they do have a pretty young, talented offensive wide receiving core. So yeah, I mean they have playmaking ability, and they got Justin Herbert who's also banged up, but
Right.
he's a tough guy. And battles through injury. He played last week with a bum ankle and a broken finger on his non-throwing hand. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, give me the Kansas City Chiefs on the road in this one though. Yeah,
And
never
and
gonna bet against Patrick Mahomes.
I did hear something today that they're not even playing their best ball yet. The Chiefs, like
No.
somebody's saying, like they're playing probably their worst ball they can.
Ah,
Patty Mahomes doesn't look great. Um, just imagine what if they keep winning these games by whatever short margins or whatever. Wait till, week 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 when they start actually clicking. They're going to be a dangerous team, and it kind of looks like it could be their year again. I know it's really early, but if they're not playing their great ball right now and they kick it on like they usually do, I mean,
Yeah,
they could go. I'm not saying they will. It's hard to go undefeated, but
undefeated. Yeah,
17 and
it's
0.
nice. It's nice. It would be sweet. But I mean, yeah, Kansas City's defense is flying all over the field. They're
Mm-hmm.
fast, they're explosive. And I think that's what's keeping them in these games. I mean, the offense isn't really clicking as far as, I mean, you had Isaiah Pacheco go down. Um, Hollywood
Yeah.
Brown's out for the year. That was they were expecting him to be a huge factor.
Mm-hmm.
Juju Smith-Schuster is still Juju Smith-Schuster used to stick to TikTok dances.
Yeah.
And Rashee Rice is really their only playmaker right now. Travis
Mm-hmm.
Kelsey, obviously you have him, but he's not
Not
playing
getting
up
the
to
ball.
his standard. And then yeah, you have Carson Steele, but yeah, they have talent and they're well coached. So that's all that matters. Offense, defense, and special teams. Give me the Kansas City Chiefs on the road in this one.
Yeah, for sure.
Then yeah, moving on, you got this Sunday night game. You have the 3-0 Buffalo Bills at the 1-2 Baltimore Ravens. Baltimore's coming off a win against the Cowboys. The Buffalo Bills are coming off a W against the Jaguars. Baltimore has a 2.5-point spread in this one. This gonna be a fun Sunday night game. Buffalo or Baltimore, Lamar Jackson or Josh Allen.
Okay, so I got two different things here. Um, Josh Allen had 4 touchdowns last on Monday night. Balled out, looked phenomenal. Best game they were saying his best game he's ever had in his career. Just the way their offense was clicking, the way he was throwing the ball.
Yeah,
Um,
9 total touchdowns on the year, 0 interceptions.
and then Derrick Henry, on the other hand, finally had a breakout game. Kind of looked like his Tennessee Derrick Henry. So this is a tough game, and you got Lamar Jackson too. Oh man, this is really tough. Mm, like Baltimore doesn't look like a 1-2 team at
Mm-mm.
all. Um,
Tough loss to the Chiefs
I
week
mean,
one with
they
that
did look.
toe.
I guess they did kind of look like a 1-2 team, but they didn't last week. Hmm. You go first. I'm not sure who would pick. This is a
Dude,
tough
come
one for
on,
me.
man. All right, you
Um,
always go first. No, that's
I'll
all
go
right.
first. I'll go first. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Buffalo here. I think their defense not great, but they got Von Miller. He's a dog, and he's quick. He's quick. He can get after Lamar, make him scramble. Hopefully, you got some contain or got some defensive linemen or linebackers that can make tackles. And then Josh Allen. Yeah, I think kind of getting his receivers that he has. Kincaid, Dawson or Knox. Yeah, Dawson Knox. I think his name is.
Yep.
Dalton Kincaid, Keon Coleman.
Khalif
Um,
Shakir,
he's been balling out. He's quick. He's fast.
Curtis
It's
Samuel,
gonna
they
be
haven't really utilized him. They got
hasn't
James
you
Cook.
James Cook. Yeah, let James Cook. I'm gonna go Buffalo on the road. It's a tough
Yeah,
one, but I gotta go Buffalo.
this is a tough one. It's going to be a fun, like I said, fun Sunday night game.
hmm
Golly.
I'm glad they put this on Sunday night because the Thursday night game's not. Tomorrow night's game's not a great game. I don't like it at all.
No, this is a
But
divisional going. It's
it's
divisional.
rivalry
So
too. Yeah,
yeah.
so we'll see.
Yeah, this one's tough. It's basically you're choosing either Lamar Jackson or you're choosing Josh Allen. Um, Shoot, yeah, the way that the Buffalo Bills have been playing, they play a great team ball,
hmm
team defense, team offense. I mean, I guess not team. Last week was a well thought out team offense. You had
Yeah,
5 different players scoring a touchdown. Um, Golly, yeah, give me Buffalo on the road. I know it's in the bird cage, but yeah, give me Buffalo. Give me Buffalo on the road. I like Josh Allen the way he's been playing. Keep the 0 interceptions up and no turnovers, and yeah, score 4 touchdowns a game, and you got yourself a winning team there. So yeah, give me the Buffalo on the road and Damar Hamlin. Um, yeah, Trevor Lawrence threw the
yeah.
first pick to a dead person. Yeah,
Well,
someone
he's
who
not dead
someone
anymore.
who someone who died. Yeah,
Right. Yeah. So
saw
I
those
think.
memes floating around all over the place. But yeah,
hmm
congratulations to Damar Hamlin. That's a huge win. And yeah, it
First
sucks
career
that he
pick. Yeah.
sucks that he can't win comeback player of the year again. But I
Yeah.
mean,
Right.
but yeah,
Well,
that's pretty sweet.
he didn't even win it. He
Joe
didn't even win
Flacco
it.
did, yeah,
Yeah,
didn't
but
he?
he
Yeah,
should have won it. Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, give me Buffalo. We both have Buffalo.
Yep. Both have
Both
Buffalo.
both have Buffalo on Sunday night.
hmm
Perfect. Awesome. Yeah, moving on, we got another double header on Monday night. You have the 0-3 Tennessee Titans traveling to Miami to face on the 1-2 Dolphins. Miami has a 1-point spread in this one. Um,
Hmm.
Tennessee coming off loss to the Packers. Miami coming off loss to the Seahawks. Who do you got in this one? Miami has the backup quarterback,
Yeah, they're starting that. What's his name?
Skylar Thompson.
Nope, nope. I think they're going with that. Yeah, they're
Are
going
they
with
naming somebody else the
yeah,
starting quarterback?
and it's a familiar name too. Oh, Snoop Huntley, Tyler Huntley.
Oh,
Or
Tyler Huntley. Oh, hell yeah.
yeah, and he balled out with Baltimore for that stint, a year or two ago.
Yep.
Um, Titans don't look good, but man, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Dolphins. Yeah, I'm gonna. Snoop Huntley's gonna ball out. He's still got his targets. Um,
Yeah.
Titans didn't look good. I feel bad for Will Levis. I mean, I think his O line is terrible, and he's just trying to do too much, throwing the ball around, throwing it to the wrong guys, wrong places. So I'm gonna go Dolphins at home.
Yeah, this one is going to be a close one. I mean, Tennessee put up a
I mean,
fight against, I mean, kind of a fight against the Packers. I mean, Tennessee, their defense keeps them in it. I mean,
hmm
Tennessee is a well coached team on the defensive side with Mike Vrabel. Um, but yeah, Seahawks, I mean, they came in and dominated Miami. But yeah, like Skylar Thompson, and then now you're going with Tyler Huntley. New quarterback could be like a Andy Dalton type thing where team gets amped up and comes in and
right.
explodes like the Panthers do. Yeah, give me Miami at home in this one. Not much to think about on that one. Give me Miami. Awesome. And then yeah, moving on to the second game of the Monday night slate, you have the 3-0 Seattle Seahawks, surprisingly, going and traveling to Detroit to take on the 2-1 Detroit Lions. Detroit has a 3.5 point spread at home in this one.
hmm
Yeah, who do you got? Both coming off dubs last week, so it's gonna
This is gonna
be
be this is gonna be a good game. This is probably the one I'll watch on Monday night. Um, Majority. It's gonna be tough, but I just think it's hard to beat Detroit at home. So I'm gonna go Detroit at home.
yeah, Detroit, well coached team. Seattle, fun team to watch. The way they've been playing, and they're banged up too. I mean,
hmm
they're down a few players, but they keep on finding a way to win. Um, but it's not at home, not at the 13th fan. So yeah, give me Detroit at home in the Motor City at Ford Field. Give me Detroit at home.
Yeah, and I think unfortunately, I mean, I never good for them to go 3-0, but I think it's gonna be the first loss. I never thought that Seattle would be a 3-0 team after 3 games, but yeah, so they're gonna get their first loss here, but hopefully they can keep on chugging. But Detroit, yeah, like you said, Dan Campbell, great coach. They're a good, tough team. They're that old school team. So yeah, I'm gonna go Lions for sure.
Yeah, 5-3-0
And
teams to wrap up week 3. And yeah, moving on to week 4, we'll see what it has in store for
hmm
us. And yeah, hopefully we can flip the script and actually see the board well and actually get some of these games right and
right,
give the
right,
and give the people who watch this something to bet on instead of just flops. So yeah,
yeah.
speaking of, yeah, let's give them our 3 games, 3 locks of the week. Who do you got?
Are we gonna skip the most important game, or are we gonna wait for that one?
Oh shit, yeah, I didn't even go over that one. Yeah, I've skipped it and then I didn't go back to it. Yes, most important game of the weekend, in our opinion, is going to be the 3-0 Minnesota Vikings traveling to the 2-1 Green Bay Packers in Lambeau. Packers have a 2.5 point spread at home in this one. This one's gonna be a close one, and this one's gonna be um, 1 out of 2 games that we look forward to all year since we'll
hmm
play again at the end of the year. But this one sets the tempo for the rest of the year for the division too. This is to take the lead in the division. Um,
Yeah,
yeah, who do you got? Minnesota at Green Bay. Green Bay has a two
yeah.
and a half point spread.
1 second, quick.
Uh-oh. What do we got? Uh-oh. Ah, shit.
You know
Suspense
where
is
I'm
killing
going,
me, man.
baby. You know
Suspense.
where I'm going, baby.
No, Rocket.
You know I'm
Rocket.
going there, baby.
Damn, I didn't
No,
grab my
anyways,
didn't grab my helmet. I should have fucking
anyways,
grabbed it.
no, the reason I think this is obviously my favorite team, but their defense has got to be top two in the NFL. 7 interceptions on the year out of 3 games, 8 sacks last week. Not against a great team, but 8 sacks is 8 sacks.
Yep.
Their defense is really good, and then it's just that it kind of matters who is quarterback. Jordan Love plays. I think that's beneficial to kind of get the ball down the field through the passing game. But Malik Neighbors looked phenomenal. 6 carries for 72 yards on the ground. And then I think he threw 150 or 200 yards through the air. So, yeah, I'm going Packers. And I'm guessing I know who you're going to go for, but I think it should be a really good game. This is going to be for the division leading right now, I guess, because I don't think any teams played Detroit. We haven't, and no Vikings haven't yet. So this is for the division leader. Um, so yeah, who do you have?
Yeah, I'm rocking with the home squad. I'm going with the Minnesota Vikings. I guess they're not the home squad in as far as home and away, but my home
Right.
squad, I'm going with the Minnesota Vikings. Sam Darnold has been top notch. He's been top five quarterback this year. Our
Mm-hmm.
defense has been top five. Um, our offense is clicking well. Aaron Jones is a great addition to our team. Justin Jefferson, thankfully, he came back. He got another touchdown last week. Um, yeah, our whole team, Jalen Naylor. I mean, you name it, we're clicking and on all
You guys
cylinders.
are,
Our
yeah.
defense, special teams, and we beat two really good teams so far, and I guess the Giants. But I mean, I like the way the Minnesota Vikings are playing so far this year, and hopefully we can keep it up. Kevin O'Connell's been playing or coaching really well, and then Brian Flores on the defensive end is just a genius. CJ Stroud and Brock Purdy came out and said, "Yeah, we saw things we've never even seen before."
Mm-hmm.
So it just goes to show how genius Brian Flores is, and he deserves a head coaching job for sure. So
Yeah.
um, but yeah, I got the Minnesota Vikings on the road at Lambeau Field against Green Bay. I think the only reason why I think we got the edge in this one is because Malik Willis being your
Mm-hmm.
quarterback and not
Well, we don't
Jordan
know.
Love.
We don't know.
Yeah,
They haven't
still
named the starter
questionable,
yet.
but as of right now, it's Jordan or Malik Willis. But
Mm-hmm.
I do like the way he's been playing, and the Packers have been, yeah, well coached. Matt LaFleur's been did a hell
Great
is
game
doing a hell
plan.
of a job.
Yeah.
Yep, with Malik Willis coming in unexpectedly and turning everything around, and yeah, just phenomenal job. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
kudos to the Packers. But yeah, give me the Minnesota Vikings on the road over the Green Bay Packers because yeah, this is a divisional game and yeah, for the divisional lead. So yeah, give me
Yeah.
the Minnesota Vikings. All right. Yeah. Now that we got the Vikings and the Packers game covered, thank you. Yeah. Thank you for reminding me. I didn't want to miss that one.
Right.
Save the best for last. But yeah, that wraps up the week 4 games and slate. Yeah. Hopefully our picks, hopefully we can turn around the script and flip the script
Mm-hmm.
and get some W's here and win some
Yeah,
money.
for sure.
But yeah, speaking of winning some money, let's give the fans in the chat what they're here for. Let's give them 3 locks of the week as far as games. So three locks for wins for the week. Who do you got?
I have Cardinals. I have um, I have the Browns, and then I had I had four, but I'm gonna go Bengals. I also had the Rams in there, but I'm gonna go Cardinals, Browns, and Bengals.
Alrighty, those are your 3 locks.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, I am gonna go. I'm gonna go a Thursday night matchup. I'm gonna go Dallas Cowboys over the New York Giants. I know that's kind of a gimme, but the way the Giants
Yeah.
played last week, the spread might change and stuff like that. But yeah, give me Dallas on the road over the Giants. Give me the Minnesota Vikings over the Green Bay Packers as a lock on the road, and then give me the Kansas City Chiefs. But yeah, give me the let's make it a close one. Give me the Philadelphia Eagles over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So I have all 3 road teams winning. Dallas Cowboys, Minnesota Vikings, and Philadelphia Eagles all on the road, all locks. Um,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, lock it in. So we got Dallas, Minnesota, Philly, Arizona, Cleveland, and who is your
The so yeah. So you got Dallas, Vikings, Eagles. I got Cardinals, Browns, Bengals.
Bengals? Perfect. Awesome. So those are your 6 locks of the week. Yeah, pick 2, pick 3, pick 4, pick 5. Lock in all 6. We don't care. Just don't come at us if you lose your money. Um, but yeah, so yeah, those are your locks of the week for games, and then yeah, we'll move on. Let's give them 3 locks for TDs of the week, running backs, wide receivers, If you go quarterback, it can be rushing over one. If you go quarterback, over 2 touchdowns passing.
Passing.
Uh,
Okay.
so yeah, who do you got?
Yeah, I'm gonna do receiving and rushing here. I'm gonna go Garrett Wilson with a receiving touchdown or anytime TD,
Yep.
um, and then Rasheed Rice, just because they don't have a lot of weapons, like we mentioned, and then I'm gonna go Saquon Barkley. I think he's probably the most explosive player for the Eagles right now. So they might be running the ball a lot, especially if what's his name is out. I just blanked here. Obviously AJ Brown's out, and you got what's the other
Devontae
receiver's
Smith.
name? Devontae Smith. If he's out, they'll be running the ball quite a bit, giving it to Dallas Goedert. But I'm gonna go Saquon Barkley.
Yeah,
So I got Garrett Wilson, Rasheed Rice, Saquon Barkley.
perfect. Yeah, I'm gonna go a little bit off kilter here. I'm gonna go Anthony Richardson with a rushing touchdown over the Pittsburgh Steelers, or against the Pittsburgh Steelers. I think they're gonna be a lot of rushing inside pressure. I think he's gonna be able to get out away from TJ Watt and go the other way and
Mm-hmm.
get in for scrambling for a touchdown. He's a hard runner. So give me Anthony Richardson with a rushing touchdown. Um, James Cook has almost been a lock for a touchdown every week. So give me James Cook with a touchdown over the Baltimore Ravens. And then just to make things fun, give me Cam Akers with a rushing touchdown. He is the backup for Houston, but with Joe Mixon being out,
Mm-hmm.
he's going to be the starter, and he played well last week. Or halfway decent. He did score last week against the Vikings. But yeah, give me Cam Akers to score against the Jacksonville Jaguars. Their run defense hasn't been great. So
Yeah.
yeah. So I have Anthony Richardson with the rushing touchdown, Cam Akers with a rushing touchdown, and then who is
James
my
Cook.
James Cook
James
with a
Cook.
rushing touchdown as well. So yeah, lock those in. Rushing touchdowns, anytime TDs, I guess.
Yeah.
For those 3 players of mine and Evans. So you got 6 potential TD locks of the week. Hopefully they hit. Hopefully we're seeing the board well this week. Hasn't been a great last couple weeks.
Right.
But yeah,
Exactly.
hopefully we can turn things around this week. So week 4, the NFL season kicks off tonight when this drops. So yeah, everybody tune in, look forward, and make your bets. And good luck to everybody in week 4. Hopefully you guys have been playing better than we have in the pick'em section of
Right.
the NFL. But yeah, that wraps it up for episode. I guess not episode week 4 of 2 confrontational. We're not doing episodes anymore.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, week 4 of the regular season NFL 2024 season, 25 season. So yeah, we'll see you guys next week. Good luck to all your picks, and until next week, peace.
Peace.